Can't imagine many flirts would want to challenge Bob from Gently's channel. Oh, you would be surprised. They like to do it all the time. I've got one right now, P-Brane, that is just driving me absolutely insane.
Hello, my friends and my enemies alike. P-Brane here. And I hope everybody's doing well. We're in a tough time right now with this plandemic and this hoax, psyop. Listen, I'm going to let you know it's going to go to at least November or the election. And that's what this is all about. It's about a power grab. The Marxist communists in our country, the left, Democrats, are trying to get Trump out of office. So expect this to go on a lot longer, unfortunately. But anyway, so I've been pretty preoccupied with the whole political thing, haven't done much in Flat Earth. But about 10 months ago, Bob put out a response to my Mountain Shadow video and said, oh, P-Brane falsified this test that he did, or a demonstration. He falsified his data. He loves to say that one. I was like, well, what data? Anyway, so here's an example of him going off so dramatically.
You falsified your test results, sir.
Sir.
And there it is, clear as day.
Clear as day.
Proof positive.
Proof positive.
You're a fraud, P-Brane.
You're a fraud, P-Brane.
Look at it again.
Looky here.
Globebusters, D-I-T-R-H.
Deep inside the rabbit hole.
Phuket word.
Phuket word.
This guy played
He played you.
He played the Flat Earth community too. He falsified this.
He falsified it.
Notice the shine at the leading edge of the dish. That's because it's tilted up and is catching the light. He's got it tilted up, and it's a camera angle. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he played you.
No, Bob. Actually, Bob, I played you. You see, did you not notice my bathroom light is at about 45 degrees? So it hasn't set, Bob. It's not the same as a sun that is set, like in this photo.
Okay, so all I really have to say to you guys that just absolutely went wild on P-Brane here.
Oh, and that drove him crazy. That he didn't get praised, but I did.
You got fooled.
You got fooled.
He played you.
He played you.
You guys need to clean up your own house.
Clean it up, boys.
I'm tired of pointing these things out for you.
Translation, I'm tired of getting my butt kicked by P-Brane.
Because you should have checked for this yourself. Bob, you knew better. I'm sorry that I had to bring this to your attention, but somebody had to. Globebusters and the rest of the Flat Earth community is simply not policing itself.
Okay, so I have to respond to him accusing me of fakery, even though this is a moot point. Okay, and I'm going to present in the next video startling evidence that this mountain shadow that he and I have been going back and forth over cannot be created on a spinning ball Earth, because it's physically and geometrically impossible for what we witness, what we see in the mountain shadows, to be produced on a spinning ball with the sun dropping below the curvature of the Earth and going below the mountain. Not possible. The sun is always above the mountain and the clouds, period. You're going to love this. Okay, but let me go ahead and respond. Bob, do you not notice that my light is above the ground at about a 45 degree, 40 degree angle from where I'm sitting on the floor? That's hardly a comparable sun situation, is it? My bathroom light is not set, Bob. So of course I had to tip my cloud to catch that shadow, Bob. But Bob, oh, I figured it out. P-Brane tipped his cardboard. Everybody, he's a fraud. Well, but you didn't notice that the light is at 40 degrees in the sky. Bob, you're not too sharp there, buddy. So let me go ahead and move the light away, okay? I'm going to move it about a mile away. Here we go. Okay? This is now a set light. Do you see the rays coming in now would be almost parallel to the ground? I don't have to tip my cardboard. And don't strawman Bob with the 3,000 miles high. We don't know how high the sun is. P-Brane, the sun is 3,000 miles high and never gets lower than 22 degrees. And this is also how the sun sets on a flat Earth. The sun goes away and objects get between, elevation changes, mountains, buildings, hills, forests. All this stuff gets between the sun and the observer. and blocks the sun. And light, indirect light, doesn't go forever, right? Okay, so that's one thing. The light, once I set the light, this is a perfectly understandable and accurate representation that I can, in fact, get this shadow from a light source higher than my mountain and higher than the clouds. But again, like I said, it's a moot point. So that's number one. And number two, I did a little more digging, and this photo is from the Seattle area, as most photos are of Mount Rainier. Okay? The ground goes up in elevation. And if the ground angles up, so do the clouds. Just like in my bathroom light demonstration, I tipped the cardboard toward the light. These clouds tip toward the sun. Seattle is about 100 or so feet above sea level. And then it rises all the way. Here I am on this website. I'm going to show you. This is topographical map with elevations. Okay, here we have a topographical map of the Seattle area. Seattle, Tacoma. Here is Mount Rainier. Okay, it's about 60 miles, right? So, as you can see, this is the schematic or the legend, I guess you call it, whatever this is. It goes from sea level, and the colors go from dark blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red, pink, and then white is 14,000 feet. That's Mount Rainier. So like I was saying, tipping my cardboard is perfectly apropos, even though I don't need to. Once I move the light away or set the light, like the setting sun, then the angle comes in virtually parallel to the ground. But anyway, so here we go. Let me click on Seattle. Here's 170 feet above sea level. All right, and then we're going to head towards Mount Rainier. We got 224 feet, 320 feet. Let's cross this water. 428 feet. Let's go over to here. 482 feet. Let's go over here. 649 feet. So obviously it's going up, right? 780 feet. 2,437 feet. 5,110 feet. 6,344, 8,175, 11,990, and about 14,000 feet. And there you go. And so this is why I have this representation from the side here. This is what it would look like. Okay, that's it. So you can see the clouds, and according to Bob, the clouds, in his own words here, stay parallel to the ground. Let's hear what Bob has to say.
So these clouds are all at the same altitude above the ground. Yet even though they're very high altitude clouds here, they go all the way to the ground. That's because they're at a set distance above the ground all along the spherical Earth. And as the Earth curves, the clouds curve with it. And that's why you see the clouds on the ground.
Like these poles here, Bob? Oh, I see. This is curvature going to the ground? Oh. And how about these? Is this curvature too? Uh-huh. So there you go. Tipping the cardboard is not far-fetched. Actually, it's exactly what you would see. The clouds would tip up towards Mount Rainier. And once you set the light, it's easy to catch that shadow. So there you go. That's it. It's not a fraud. It's exactly what we would see shooting from Seattle to Mount Rainier. The clouds are angled up, and from a higher sun, I could catch that shadow. But it's not the point. The point that I'm going to show in my next video, the devastating point, is that the spinning ball model cannot produce what we see. All right? It's definitely the higher sun that's above the clouds and above the mountains that's producing these shadows. All right? Stay tuned for that, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out my store. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. All right? And we'll talk to you soon, very soon. I'm going to put it out. All right. Thanks. Bye.